Oh shit, Bitcoin is still on the way to $400,000. You might be like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's exactly what I have in my screen right here. So I want to talk a little about that. And I would like to go over the comments that you guys gave me on the channel to look at some altcoins, to get into some stupid discussions that nobody wants to hear me discuss, whatever, because I love it to interact with you guys. So thanks for always being so loyal to the channel. Like the video, now you're at it, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification if you are new, and let's get right into it. So I said Bitcoin, $400,000. I know it sounds a little ridiculous if you know that Bitcoin is now not even at $30,000, but everything sounds ridiculous with crypto until it happens, right? When Doge, in 2016 or so, gave away hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Dogecoins with a little platform that I had back in the day with a friend of mine. Yeah, if I knew it was going to be worth 80 cents per coin, I would never done that, right? And that's way more unrealistic than me saying Bitcoin goes to 400K, and it also happened, right? Anything is possible. But why do I say that? Well, this is one indicator that leads to it. This is a parallel channel that's been active since 2017. Okay, so for 6 years already. And it's really crazy accurate, right? If you look how the bottom side touches right here, bottom side touches right here again, with a little wick below it right here, all good, but we touch it here perfectly again. The upper side again, and even the middle band seems to come together at all places as well. Now, I think most people expect Bitcoin to kind of top out end of 2025, if we have to believe the 4-year cycle, which I do though. And end of 2025, that's December right here, Bitcoin sits at around $430,000. Now, do we have to go there necessarily? Of course not. We went above it right here. In our actual highest peak right here, we did not really touch it. So even if we do not really touch it and we take a lot of room, we can still go to 300K. I mean, what's 100K among friends, right? We can still go there. I'm really in that opinion. And yeah, some people say like, oh yeah, you know, diminishing returns. This is diminishing returns. This is like not a lot of gains. Like if you know that Bitcoin did 100x right here, 120 freaking x right here, if you take this as one cycle, 140 more, then this from 15 till 400 is like, you know, it's like a 30x or so. Yeah, that's pretty diminishing if you ask me. But that's the trend so far. And maybe I'm completely wrong, but I'm willing to admit that once the trend changes, right? As long as the trend says like, hey, we can go there, then who am I to say that we cannot go there, right? So yeah, with that being said, I gained a lot of haters today. So, yeah, like I said, it sounds unrealistic, but everything sounds unrealistic until it happens. That's just really with crypto the case. So yeah, in this video I said like, yo, what's the price of the what do you meme token in that video, and I would pick a winner that wins $80 worth of BUSD, and let's just pick you at random, man. Yeah, awesome. Here, congrats, bro. Please email me. And my email is down below, and also please show proof that this is you. Let me see. Let's go get into some questions or suggestions right here. Dutch accent. Yeah, it's probably because I'm Dutch. I don't know. It probably has something to do with it. Yes, you mentioned Seedify. Could you please talk about project at or before pre-sale? Not going to put my money after the launch. I talked about Sophia first, about this specific video before the launch, and you could have got in it. Just curious, why do you have to wait for the bull market? What if there is a project that don't care about market sentiment? Look at elephants, no jokes. there are always exceptions in crypto. Some projects do very well in the bear market. Some projects really suck in the bull market. But the problem is that you only see that when it happened, and you do not know before which project is going to take the exceptional direction, right? And yeah, you can think like, oh well, but this is a good project. Yeah, there are a lot of good projects that still go down in a bear market because it's a bear market. So yeah, that's quite gambling in that case. I don't know about elephant, but there are a couple of exceptions always, of course. Don't forget to drink a lot of beer. Thanks, bro. I will definitely do that. Have you seen Crown's video? Yeah, lately about altcoins. What do you think about it? Yeah, so Eric Crown, one of the YouTubers that I think is very good at what he does. He says that altcoins probably bottomed against their dollar pair. He also said probably not against their Bitcoin pair. And I don't know. So if you look at altcoins on their dollar pair, he says that probably this was a bottom. He said it pretty convincing, but let me make probably out of it to cover him a little bit. On the other hand, it is like, okay, he has room for 18% and then he's wrong, right? And it's not so unlikely to me that altcoins can still go down 18%. We have seen crazier days in crypto, let alone complete existence of altcoins. I think it's not that weird that we will ever get lower than this. I don't know if I agree on that. The fact that altcoins, he said, they haven't bottomed against Bitcoin, yeah, I'm always saying basically on this channel, and that I agree on, because the Bitcoin dominance looks like it's just mooning right now, right? It's going up, little down, up, little down, up, little down, but the overall trend is still up. And if you look at altcoins on their Bitcoin pair, yeah, it's now finally crashing, right? Since beginning this year. And this is not over yet, in my opinion. What would make him right to say that altcoins can still go down against Bitcoin but not against the dollar? It's very simple for Bitcoin to go up, basically, right? I mean, then if Bitcoin goes up, then altcoins can still go down against the Bitcoin pair while they are going up against the dollar or stable. But how do I say this? I don't think it's realistic to think that Bitcoin will only go up or even sideways. Bitcoin has been only going up this year. Yeah, and every pre-halving year, the beginning of the year, Bitcoin goes up and then it goes down, right? So what he's basically saying is that this time is different for Bitcoin, and that I don't agree with. But let's see. Maybe he's right, man, but I don't know. Let me see. You already give your address, bro. Let me search for a cool comment here. Hey, and you know what? You win too. You also get $80. Congrats, bro. Please email me. And if you watch this video, my email is in the description, and send proof that this is your YouTube channel. I prefer a small screen record instead of a photo. You can edit it. You should take a look at Maria. So yeah, I have a Maria node running. It took me a while to get convinced, but yeah, I have a Maria node running. And the thing with Maria is I love what they built. I like their team as well. I don't know how great it is to buy the token off of the open market, because the trend is very much down, right? And although it went up like 80% or so, like here, right here, I don't know exactly how much it is though, but well, it came pretty close. It also went up pretty hard right here, and here, and here, and here, right? But overall the trend is still down, and it's just because these assholes like me are running nodes. So they get rewards every day. I get money every day. And these assholes are... I'm not selling, by the way, but people sell, right? People, and of course they sell. I'm not selling. For me, it's all or nothing in this case. You know, maybe Maria will blow up. But a lot of node rewards, big vesting. So to buy it off of the open market right now, I don't know. If you want to buy something with such a hard vesting like Meria or Delysium, right? Same case, something like that, because of these nodes, then at least wait for the altcoin bear market to be over, right? And really get into a bull market, right? Otherwise, you'll be buying every dip. You know, and let's go with Meria again. It can still do this, right? Even if you buy it right here, you buy way higher, but still you have a better entry than everybody with dollar cost it here. It's about being safe as well. It's important. Games for a living, Whack Me Games. Yeah, you know, Whack Me, I quite like what they are building. They had a big run, by the way. They did really well the last couple of months. Yeah, it did really well. It 10x'd. It 10x'd. So yeah, guess who's not buying that shit right now? Me. No, I'm not buying something like that did a 10x, man. That's not what I'm going to do. Like 1 month ago, it was sitting 900%. Like it's now 900%. Well, 900% lower. It's now 900% higher. So I feel like okay, I missed this one. Shit. Okay, let's wait for it to calm down. Then I'm interested, and if not, then not. Then I miss it. There are, like, believe it or not, there are more coins out there, right? I'm not buying a 900% pump, especially not in a bear market. There are better offers right now. Games for a living is super interesting. Best team in crypto gaming by far. Yeah, I said it, by far. So I really love that. However, also quite the vesting for people that were in the private sale and all of that. And the price is just not cooling off. But yeah, it's still low cap. But then again, also it is, I don't know. It is a hard one for me, man. Also, it's a project that I feel like, man, if the bear market is officially over for altcoins, and then it's sitting at low prices, then I'm interested. And otherwise, I miss it. Fuck it. I try to not get too emotional over that kind of stuff. Doge is like the gateway drug for newbies coming into the market. Yeah. I also noticed that when I use it at the top of the market, the speed was still reliable. Ethereum and other projects will be unstable at times. Yeah, it depends. I mean, Ethereum is kind of a broken chain, but like Arbitrum, freaking fast, Algorand, freaking fast. There are like really fast projects like Solana, freaking fast. I would never use Doge for anything, basically. But it is like the gateway drug for newbies in the market. Yeah, definitely. Like Doge is such an altcoin that can really start a run for the whole market. It's just what Doge does. I really love it, man. So yeah, let me check. I will jump into a Telegram for that. I bought Illuvian and IMX when Bitcoin was 17K. I thought the prices were low. Illuvium and IMX when Bitcoin was 17K. Yeah, so if you go to TradingView and you look, for example, at Illuvium, you can overlay Bitcoin, right? So let me turn this ugly ass band off. You can go here to the plus button and you can say like, hey, Bitcoin, new price scale. And let me make it logarithmic. And then you can see when Bitcoin was 17K, which was, why is it fucking percentages? Like, I don't want percent. I don't know what it's doing, but it's somewhere around here, right? Yeah, that's where Illuvium was sitting at around the same level. But that's quite worrying me, right? Why? Well, first simple, because if now, you know, and this goes for a lot of altcoins, not only Illuvium, but a lot of altcoins, right? Illuvium is sitting at the same place as where it was when Bitcoin was 17K, but Bitcoin is now 30K. Illuvium hasn't moved, right? So what do you think will happen with Illuvium if Bitcoin just has a little pullback? And people might say like, yeah, no, Bitcoin is not coming down, ETF. Bitcoin always have pullbacks, like that's the market, it always happens. So a small Bitcoin pullback can be really bearish for altcoins. That's my thesis still. So yeah, sorry to be a little Barry once in a while, but overall it's been a slow process. You know, these bear markets and especially pre-halving years are boring. They're frustrating. Eventually it's worth it, but you really have to get through it. This is the hard part of the market, not the part where we all go down very hard. That's exciting. You know, you have $1,000 in your portfolio. You know, you take a pee, you come back and you have 50. It's like, whoa, it moves to the downside, but it moves, right? Now it's like you have $1,000 in your portfolio. You go on a vacation on a world trip and you go through 5 world wars and all of that, and you come back and it's still 1,000. It's like, what? Why? It's not doing anything. Yeah. If a token has a revenue model, and not meaning staking, but a use case revenue generator, then that coin will be invested in. Quant will be such a coin. Mine on Lab used it to pump Luna before Terra. Okay, cool. You can take all TA all day and look at it, but if you want a simple investment strategy, ask yourself, how does this project make money, or does it make money? Agree. What coins out there have true revenue generating models? XE, for example, was a coin that generated extreme revenue as the pay for the play gaming token. It mooned, another case in this point. Yeah, I really agree with you right there. I do must say that you could take all the TA and look at it, but blah blah blah. But TA works, right? Because TA at the end of the day, it's very simple. If you look at, for example, Delysium, like that. And I can put whatever altcoin, right? But this here is a resistance area, right? So here the bears are obviously winning, but here the bears and the bulls are fighting, right? And eventually the bulls lost. So the bulls here think, well, once we are here, I'm finally taking my profits, right? So you can definitely use TA, and whatever the narrative behind it is, doesn't fucking matter. This is what the chart does, right? But investing over the longer term, you should indeed look at, like, is it making money? Is it going to survive? And I think from the top of my head on DeFi Llama, you can see that. Yeah, so if you click fees/revenue, you can see projects right here, right? And you can see the fees that they make in 24 hours and the revenue that they make in 24 hours and you know, in 30 days and all of that, and the holders revenue. And if you go look on this list, for example, and go all the way down, let me see if is there a project here that I really know about. Let me take a look at that. Well, for example, here Moonbeam, right? We kind of all know about Moonbeam, but if you look at Moonbeam, they generate $170 worth of fees the last 24 hours, right? Like, what the fuck? And over the last month, $17,000. Yeah, you have to ask yourself, if a project, a big project with a lot of employees, just generates $17,000 worth of fees, is that enough for them to survive? Well, I kind of doubt that, right? And if you then go up on the list, it's getting a lot safer. Like Ethereum makes a lot of freaking fees, right? You don't ever have to doubt that. But Lido as well. So many fees that Lido is interesting as a project because you know it has runway, right? And then, of course, you can take a look at the token and put your TA on it and all of that. Like, oh, tokenomics are looking pretty good. How's the price chart? Well, you know, it's not down that much, but there is room to go up right here, right? If you want to compare it to the old all-time high. How far is it from the lows? Well, around 40 cents, give or take, right? 40 cents. It's now sitting at 190, right? So do you have the best entry? Not really. Should you maybe wait a little bit? Well, put it into TradingView and check it out. But this is a really good way to look at projects that do it. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that the coin of the project itself is interesting, right? Like, for example, PancakeSwap generates a lot of fees. So yeah, they have the money to maintain also the cake token. But then again, are people really buying that token? Why are you buying that token? Like, what's the use case of the token? But fees, if you look at the project, and not everything is listed right here, but you can check it out anywhere else, right? But if you look at the project and it turns out that they are barely making any fees, then you yeah, I don't know. then you might want to consider watching out with it. Like also Moon River, for example, $8,000. Like, doesn't look like the recipe for success to me. So yeah, you're 100% correct in that case. Yeah, I made this video about this new altcoin, Sophia First. Somebody said shitcoin. Shit. Bruh! Study SingularityNet, study Handsome Robotics, study Sophia the Robot, which, you know, like, weird, right? And also this video, my 2023 altcoin watch list. Also, what are these shitcoins you shill? Shilling is... let me give the definition, not to bore you here. The definition of shilling is that I already have a bag that I talk about better than what it actually is. So you buy it so I can dump it on you. This video I made is where I said that I'm going to buy the altcoins. So either you don't know what shilling means or you do not listen to the freaking video. And shitcoins, bro, you know what shitcoins are? Coins with no utility, right? I've showed you a watch list with coins like Cardano, AVAX, freaking Bitcoin, NFT champions, decimated Dogecoin engine. Dogecoin is maybe the shitcoin, right? But still, it's the best performing coins of everything, basically. Ethereum, Gala, IMX, for fuck's sake, Link, Matic, right? And you ask what these shitcoins are, then I feel like, come on, man. Do some research here. Everybody compare bear or bull market with the previous one. Why? Because market cycles. Because markets work in a cycle, right? If you look at the stock market for S&P, for example, that's been going on for centuries already, right? You can go back, I don't know how far, I'm now with 9050 or so, and there are always 4-year cycles: bull market, bear market, bull market. And for crypto, it's exactly the same, right? I've showed this many times on the chart. You can basically overlay this, and it all looks the freaking same. And it's not the same with every minute and every day and every amount up or down, but the overall structure is the same. Therefore, you also have, for example, the Wall Street cheat sheet, right? It's used in Wall Street. These people don't make money for no reason. They know about markets and market cycles. So yeah, that's why. Tokenomics are important during the bear market. Yes, tokenomics are during the bear market mostly important, because if you are going down and a token is also getting a hard vesting, yeah, then it's wrecking the project. In a bull market, it's not that interesting, to be honest, because everything fucking moons. NFT champions, I still have a worthless bag of that. I don't think it will go near that again. I think newer tokens will pump more this time. It's all about hype and narrative, new and fresh. Yes and no, I think. Like NFT champions, I think it will never go back to the all-time high. I don't really know how that was looking, but I can tell you a lot of projects won't, right? Because of what we just talked about, token investing. I don't know how much tokens are in circulation right now. Does it show right here? But I bet you that once it was $1, it was because there was a lot less tokens in circulation. So you don't want to compare all-time high price to where it could go, but all-time high market cap. Right? Because if the market cap here, let's say, was $60 million, right? It's now 6. Then if it does a 10x, then it's sitting at the all-time high. Price-wise, however, it's just sitting at 6 cents, not even comparable to that dollar, right? But that will never happen if, you know, the tokenomics are getting vested very hard. Yeah, about new and fresh coins. Depends, man. It depends. Yeah, I think that there will be a new hype and a new narrative that will definitely kick in, and that will do very well. But there are always older coins that are still very good, and yet that just ride the wave and the cycle. So it depends. I think it's a little 50-50, give or take. You're still buying Metalware. Let me take a look at the chart. I don't think I have. Let me check. Where? Metalware is a project that takes care of the fashion in the metaverse. I'm pretty bullish on this project. Price-wise, however, it's going down hard. Also because of bear market and token vesting. That's the thing. It came out in the bull market, and yeah, then it gets vested to the private investors. I was a private investor as well. Not really worth much. What I buy now on the open market will outperform that whole private investment, so that's quite a loss for me. If I sell that back right now. But yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on this project, and I let the price do what it does. And I'm still buying it. No, I'm not buying it right now, because if you just give me this chart without knowing what it is or whatever, I'll look at it and I'll be like, I don't buy this, right? Like whatever it is, because it's making lower lows and lower highs. It's getting resistance on the bull market support band. So no, I'm not buying this right now. But if the altcoin bear market is over and this thing is still alive and it even breaks above the bull market support band and all of that, yeah, then I will definitely buy this, because this could be a freaking big ass moonshot. Write names of crypto when you name them. Where should I literally do this? This is Metalware. You can see it here. You can see it here on my screen, by the way. Here it always says the token. Yeah. Yeah, there is something. How did you get in on pre-sale for these projects? C2Fi engine starter, launchpads. Yeah, man, launchpads, 100%. That's like the thing to make money in crypto. Yeah, I made a couple of these shorts with price predictions for Matic and all that kind of stuff. Some were pretty nailed. Some were, I don't know. Yeah, look into games for a living, 4 million market cap. Now it's not 4 million. It's more like 12 million right now, I think. But this will 1000x in the next. Well, yeah. So I was in the pre-sale of games for a living, and yeah, Trip Hawkins from EA Sports. I know, man. If it will do 1000x, that's maybe a little too much, but it can do really well. But yeah, I just don't like the tokenomics that much now. But the project's like really fucking great. And it can do very well, but predicting 1000x is like really not my thing though. Sounds like a bot. I don't know. How to see the total tree / BTC on TradingView? Exactly what you type right here. Total tree. Look, go to TradingView, click plus, type total tree / BTC, and then press enter. Don't hit anything right here, but press enter, and then you'll have it. Do you have Discord? Yeah, we're setting up a Discord for the Patreon, because we are going to give these early calls, like getting into these pre-sales and early moonshots and giving personal consulting, NFT calls, exclusive videos and all of that. And that will be mostly through Discord. Let's see, Sophiaverse. Market cap not showing on coin market cap, but fully diluted is 240 million. You said it's 4 million. Yeah, 4 million circulating. And the fully diluted is a lot higher. Let me see. Sophia on coin market cap. I don't know if coin market cap didn't update it. This is the fully diluted. But I think CoinGecko does have it though. Didn't it? Oh, it had a little pump right here. So it's now 7 million. Yeah, 7. It's yeah, since I made the video, it did, I don't know, almost 2x. I think it was 4.5 when I shot that. But so yeah, token vesting as well, token vesting. All right, so be a little careful though. Although in this specific project, I believe that, you know, during the coming bull market and the hype that this project has, that the bull market is going to win from the token vesting. I can buy $1 cryptocurrency now, bro. Yeah, you can do it tomorrow as well, whatever suits you best, bro. Where can I buy? yeah, search for it on CoinMarketCap and all. PancakeSwap, BitGet, GateMaxi, Uniswap, that shit. This is beautiful. People suck. So yeah, no, I made this video. I bought this new altcoin, Sophiaverse, right? Invested 13K in it. And I got a lot of comments. You said don't buy altcoins. Yeah, I also made a lot of videos about me investing in Seedify, even doing a Launchpad challenge, which I've showed you quite a lot on this channel, where I invest in crypto pre-sales, for fuck's sake, and showing you every fucking investment that I make. But these videos is, yeah, I guess you don't watch those, but you do watch the ones that I say don't buy altcoins, and then go at me like, you say don't buy altcoins. I don't buy altcoins from the open market, no, because there are people in the altcoin. And if I buy the altcoin, then other people sell the altcoin and I have less money in the altcoin. But if you buy it in the pre-sale, there's nobody yet. So you buy the low, you buy the bottom automatically. Refund is there as well, right? Even if it goes below for some reason, then they refund. So yeah, it's quite different. 10x ago, I would have bought this. Yeah. That's what people also said about Bitcoin when it was $100. Be careful with those kind of statements, though. Some of us trying to buy into pre-sales, pink sell on non-rug pool projects. Not many have the balls to cover that shit. That's where the new. Yeah, be careful with pink sell though, because anybody can list something on pink sell, right? Pink sell is not a like. You cannot call Seedify a launchpad and call pink sale a launchpad as well. Really, it's basically two different things. Because Seedify, it's protected. They do research for you. They have a big crowdfunding platform that like get a lot of people in. And pink sale, I can make a coin right now if I want to scam people, put it on pink sale, release it right there, and nobody gives a shit. Right? That's the difference right there. So pink sale sucks. Can you tell whether we can buy Delysium? You can buy Delysium. That's technically possible. If you should buy it right now. Yeah, I made a video about that in this video where I said about my crypto watch list a couple of days ago. There I talk about it. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to test 27K, then I will buy a lot. I think that's a good entry point. Go for Bitcoin 90% of portfolio. 90%, yeah, it's a lot. But for now, Bitcoin turned out to be the best so far this year. I don't get this comment. Oh yeah, you first load up your bags and then tell us to pump your pockets. Yeah, like I said, man, like I've bought this altcoin. It has a 7 million and a 240 million fully diluted market cap. Like I, with my 1,000, 2,000 views, believe me, do not have the power to pump that kind of market cap project. And I can dump as well, like I said, because I'm getting these tokens vested over 2 years. So I have, so that's not how I'm not crypto freaking banter, man, please. You gave the same hype to Delysium. Now it is, yeah. No, yeah, I don't know what you mean by this laughing emoji, because this Delysium did like really well, right? So yeah, yeah, a lot of these comments under this video. This guy kept saying don't buy alts, buys alts. Like I'm not gonna like defend myself for shit like this, man. I just explained it to you. Like I also talked about launchpads and this launchpad challenge that I'm doing and all of that, right? So if you choose to what you listen to, then also choose to not comment with this stuff. Let me see, man. I want to end it positive. Okay, end it positive with somebody who wrecked himself. I made mad money with sand, and then I wrecked myself with lower gaming coins as I did not understand what I was doing back then. That's like, crypto can be tricky because you can do something in crypto that accidentally makes you a lot of money, and you think that that's the way to do it, right? If you buy a random coin at accidentally the right time, And then you think like, oh, well, buying low cap coins when all my money works. And then you do it again. But chances are 999 times out of 1,000 that you get racked for doing that. And then you can lose your, like it's going to the casino, right? You go to roulette, you have a chance of 1 on 36, I think. I don't know, I'm not a gambler. And you win. And then you think like, oh, well, if I'm always winning, well, you know what happens next. So yeah, therefore I make this channel as well, and it's made in the bear market, right? Like, so people can maybe learn a little bit. I'm not making videos this whole bear market where I say like, you know, buy this or one day you will make it. Like, I try to, you know, educate as well. So, you know, people learn for themselves as well a little bit. Not that I know it all. Definitely not. But, you know, there are people watching this channel who are less long in crypto than I have. And I can maybe, you know, share some experience. You can use it as your research. Yeah. And I hope it saves a lot of people from at least not losing money in this part of the market. And believe me, when the bull market comes, we are going to use this to make money. But, you know, there's no real money to be made in this market. Right. And the fact that I'm not talking a lot about buying altcoins is good for now, because again, if you look at what altcoins did, you know, over the last year, basically, they're still in the downtrend, right? This is altcoins against the dollar, still in the downtrend. So what was the purpose for me if I was talking about buying altcoins like a year ago? Best case scenario, you played even. Right? If you look at altcoins on their Bitcoin pair, yeah, I showed you this before in the last year, then you would have lost money. A lot, 50%, right? And the ones that I did talk about, Delysium, for example, or some investments by Cedify, luckily did very well. In the bull market, it's getting dangerous for me, right? Because then I'm going to talk a lot about buying altcoins. I'm going to buy a lot of shit and I'm going to make a lot of money with it. But there will also be some altcoins that I will lose money with that turn out not to be a good buy. But then we go into buying mode and then people are going to come at me. I know that already because I will probably talk about one altcoin that does not do well. Right? And yeah, if you don't listen, like, oh yeah, I went in because you said so, fuck you, Fomo, you fucking wrecked me and I have to sell everything. Like, oh man, it's still crypto. I don't know, okay? I don't know. So far, we did very well. We did insane. And we're going to make a lot of money as well. But I can already tell you, if I talk about one altcoin in the bull or whatever, or now, you know, don't go all in because I'm going to talk about 50 probably. Have some money for the rest. If you want to buy what I'm buying, right? You should not even do that. You should do your research. Yeah, I want to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like it, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.